Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is presented to us by the official weigh-in sponsor for SFL 33, Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beer, sports. Get in the game. And now, this next fight, 3 5-minute rounds for the vacant SFL light heavyweight title. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a street fighter, standing at 6 feet tall. He weighed in at 205 pounds and represents Rising Warriors MMA. Here is Kyle, the Savage Beast Wright. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner. A mixed martial artist standing at 6 feet, 1 inch tall. He also weighed in at 205 pounds and represents MMA Institute. Here is Tyus Thomas. And to give instructions in the center of the cage, our referee, TC.
Okay, gentlemen, we've been over the rules in the locker room. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Any questions? Okay, touch him up. Let's fight.
Our first title bout of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Kyle Wright versus Tyus Thomas. This is an open, vacant belt right now.
Kyle Wright immediately closing the distance. Already an action-packed night, full of exciting fights, lots of finishes, a couple wars. What a treat.
It's been a good night of fights here tonight, Eddie.
Nice takedown from Tyus. Mr. Tyus Thomas out of the MMA Institute. Kyle Wright doing a good job getting to his knees and back to his feet.
Looks like maybe a guillotine attempt by Tyus.
Arm in guillotine, tough to get. Oh.
Wow, a great reversal there by Tyus.
Excellent hips there for Tyus Thomas.
A nice knee to the head there by Tyus.
Nice positional control. Into side control is Thomas. Oh, he's got a mounted crucifix here. Oh, Wright is in some trouble. It's hard to block your face when you're in this mounted crucifix. You see how Wright's right arm is trapped in between the legs. He did a good job of getting the half guard back out. Good job by Wright getting back to his feet. He's got to fight the hands and break the body lock here of Tyus Thomas. Looking for the elbow. Looking for that rear elbow.
Thomas
there it is.
saw it.
Ooh, big slam from Tyus Thomas. Wow, with authority. Knee bar attempt here from Wright. Got to watch his face.
I like what I see from Thomas so far. He's really controlling the action, keeping it at his pace.
Oh, heel hook attempt here from Tyus Thomas. Ooh,
that's nice too.
Wright looks calm though. He doesn't seem to.
Yeah, he doesn't have it quite yet.
These guys are still dry. That's when it's most dangerous. Excellent job by Wright of getting out of harm's way and making it back to his feet. Oh, and Wright back down with the Thomas takedown.
Yeah, Ty seems to be just one step ahead of Wright with pretty much everything that he's been doing so far.
A couple of ground strikes, soften him up. Thomas staying in the half guard.
Wright doesn't want to give up his back.
Oh, wow. Big strikes from Tyus Thomas from the top.
Wright makes his way to his feet, but these strikes still hurt.
Could be another suplex coming up from Tyus Thomas.
Wright looking for elbows.
And
Thomas
back down.
makes quick work of it and goes right back down to the ground.
Full mount for Tyus Thomas. Nope. Back into the half guard. And this has been all Tyus Thomas here in this opening round.
Positioning.
205-pound title up for grabs in this SFL 33 co-main event.
Up next is the main event of the evening that you all have been waiting for, folks. Our 170-pound title held currently by Imani Smith. His challenger, Will Worley. And a very noble challenger indeed.
Side control now for Tyus Thomas. Possibly work a key lock. Going for the knee on belly for a moment, and back to the mounted crucifix.
Tyus Thomas just having his...
Good job by Wright of regaining the half guard there, locking it down.
He's almost back into full mount if he can get through here.
Arm triangle attempt, possibly for Tyus Thomas. 10 seconds left. Catching the transition there and not allowing his opponent to pass. Solid first round for Tyus Thomas.
Yeah, that round goes all Tyus.
Both men seem to be in excellent condition, neither man really breathing heavy. And you see the SFL belt being paraded around the SFL cage by our lovely ring girls. Just want to give a big shout out to Jimmy Spartyka, the founder of Spartyka Fight League. Does a lot for the local community, giving back to those in the armed forces, military, and law enforcement alike.
Yeah, Jimmy's a good guy. He takes care of not just his own people, but really pretty much everyone that he has the opportunity to bless with his presence.
All right, both men off the stool. Both men looking fresh, too. You got to love that. That really shows that these guys are taking this seriously. Second round underway. Let's see how long this fight stays on the feet. What I'm guessing is not very long. Wow, big head kick from Tyus Thomas and a couple knees. Wow. Savage knees and another. Desperation takedown for Kyle Wright here. Went for the outside trip. Gave up the top position in the process.
And he's just about given up his back entirely there.
Yeah, Thomas is settling for the wrestler's ride here. It's an excellent position. You can control your opponent and land strikes without them really being able to see the strikes coming.
Side control there by Tyus
Wright did
Thomas.
a good job. He did the smart thing of going to his back, locking down the half guard. Had an arm triangle, possibly again from Tyus Thomas, as we saw him attempt there at the end of the first round.
Wright
Nice
needs
short
to
shots.
shrimp out of this one.
Yeah, it's really hard when you have a 205-pound man on top of you that's
That it
punching you
is.
in the face. But full guard maybe regaining here for Kyle Wright. Full guard here for Kyle Wright. Triangle attempt. Excellent posture by Tyus Thomas. And he responds with a mean
heavy,
right hand to the face.
Heavy right hand.
Nice elbow from Tyus Thomas.
Thomas looks composed. He's just thinking about what he wants to do next, executing,
And so
go right back to the game plan.
Yeah, so does Wright, though. Wright looks equally as composed. Although he's in the disadvantageous position, he's still throwing up submission attempts, still looking to improve his position, controlling the posture here. But still, another triangle attempt thrown up, but Thomas savvy, not having any of it. Armbar attempt from Wright. But again, the positional control of Tyus Thomas is really, really top-notch in this bout right here. Another armbar attempt from Wright. Ref taking a close look, making sure the athletes are staying busy enough. Excellent pass there from Tyus Thomas right into side control. Don't be surprised if he goes for another mounted crucifix.
Or a couple of big knees.
Oh, goes for the full mount and gets it. Uh-oh, big elbows.
These elbows are huge.
Ouch. Heavy ground strikes from Tyus Thomas.
Kyle Wright bucking from the bottom to try to get him off.
He's not sinking his hooks. He prefers to control with one hand, controlling the wrist of Wright, and pummeling with the other. Good job by Wright of regaining the half guard, but he's in an arm triangle. Let's see if Thomas can... Oh, he lets it go.
Yeah, it's out.
A real methodical match here. Ooh, big elbow from Thomas. Keeping Wright defensive for pretty much the entire round, aside from a couple submission attempts.
Which is not what we are used to seeing from Wright. He won decisively in his last fight. He was ruthless.
Now we got Thomas stacking right here. And again to that wrestler's ride. Oh, we have one hook in. Rear naked choke attempt. Thomas looking to finish, and he gets it. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new Spartyka Fight League light heavyweight champion, and his name is Tyus Thomas.
Kyle Wright is out. He is.
Thomas.
Yeah, it was a really nice fight, really well executed, very articulate with his actions, and he goes over to check on Kyle Wright, make sure he's okay.
Kyle Wright's fine. Gives Thomas a hug. What a statement made by Tyus Thomas.
Yeah, he's
205-pounders. We have a new champion here.
Yeah, he's on the radar now. He's made some breaking news, some headlines here tonight.
Very, very impressive.
He said, "Come at me, because this belt is mine."
And Wright is getting back to his feet. Crowd showing some love.
And
Nothing
we
but
go
respect.
live to the cage with Shane Graham for the results.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee TC has called a stop to the action at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of the second round, declaring the winner by submission due to a rear naked choke. And now, the new SFL light heavyweight champion, Tyus Thomas!